All right, well, first I'd like to welcome everybody here. Tonight is October 7th, 2021. Welcome to our Township Committee meeting. If I could have a roll call, please.
Committeeman Oliver.
Here.
Committeeman Martinez.
Here.
Committeewoman Roberts. Here. Deputy Mayor Rafe.
Here.
Mayor DeBattista.
Here. Everybody, please, if you could stay with me, we'll have a salute to the flag and a moment of silence for everybody dealing with this terrible pandemic.
I
I pledge
allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. So this is a new sound system tonight. If you hear some bouncing and buzzing with these noises, please bear with us. I'm trying to, they usually want me to pick this up and dance around, but I'm not going to do it. I don't know what that banging noise is. We're going to figure it out. I hope. If you don't, I apologize. Okay, so as we go through this, let's have an announcement of compliance with the Senator Byron M. Bear Open Public Meetings Act. Consideration of any possible actions on any request for electronic participation in this meeting. There is none, but in all fairness to everybody, we are live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. We're streaming it live on YouTube. All right. Next thing up, approval of minutes.
Regular meeting minutes, September 16th, 2021.
Can we have a motion to approve the minutes?
Make a motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nay? Okay. Next up, we have proclamations or awards, and tonight I have the honor to read a proclamation. If we have the proclamation here for me, is it in my packet here? Am I missing it? Just bear with me 1 second here. We have a proclamation to read for a very special guy, Mr. Roy Bundy. The gentleman lived in Morrisville, this town for many years. Served on the Commission for the Pennsauken Sewage Authority, and a guy who was an activist for a lot of great people in this town. So we're going to take a few minutes here and read his proclamation. All right, so these guys are grabbing it right now, and I'm going to come down here to do it.
They have it.
All right, like I said, Mr. Bundy was a great man in this town. And he served his community in a lot of levels. He represents what Pennsauken is about. And from a section of town full of people with a lot of passion in Morrisville, people that cared about every little thing that happened. You know, no issue was too small to make something big about. And we've learned a lot from your section of town, Mrs. Bundy. We really have. We've learned that paying attention to what's going to happen in this town and how it affects the residents is paramount. And this committee is dedicated to always putting those considerations before we approve anything. And I'd say that that's from you to us. So we appreciate it and we thank you. So with that said, I'm going to read this proclamation on your husband. I'm going to wear glasses. It's a little bit embarrassing, but I'm actually going to wear them. In memory of Reverend Roy E. Bundy, whereas Pennsauken is an exceptional community with a deep-rooted historical significance that is supported by incredibly proud residents. They honor the heritage of this community and dedicate themselves to activism and outreach. It's our honor today to celebrate the life and memory of Reverend Roy Bundy, one of Pensauken's most treasured residents. And whereas Reverend Bundy was born on October 2nd, 1951, to Roy and Grace Bundy. Roy was raised in the historic village of Morrisville in Pennsauken. A lifelong resident, this would shape Roy's perspective and community pride. Faith and family were the nexus of Roy's life, and as was his love for his Morrisville community and his Native American heritage. As a member of St. Matthew's United Methodist Church in Morrisville, Roy was immersed in the traditions of congregation. He became intensely engaged with the spreading of gospel, so much so that he outfitted his vehicle with an amp and loudspeaker and drove the streets of Camden proclaiming God's love. His ministry grew to include the weekly distribution of more than 200 lunches to those in need. Under the guidance of Reverend John Randall of St. Matthew's, Roy proceeded to become a licensed local United Methodist pastor. He would later attend Easter Baptist Theological Seminary, earning an MA in theology. And whereas Reverend Bundy embodied the adage that faith without words is dead. He served multiple churches in New Jersey where he dedicated himself to making a difference. Reverend Bundy initiated youth programming, food ministries, and substance abuse recovery programs. He was impassioned to spread the word of Jesus, especially with younger generations, to help guide and support them. He developed a comprehensive youth empowerment program that engaged the youth through church service and fellowship. And whereas Reverend Bundy was also an intensely proud tribal leader for the New Jersey state recognized Powhatan Renegade Nation. During his 20-year pastorship with St. John's, it was distinguished by the Greater New Jersey Conference as a Native American congregation. Reverend Bundy also helped establish the Greater New Jersey Conference Committee on Native American Ministry. And whereas Morrisville was more than a home to Reverend Bundy, it was a part of his heritage and his legacy. Over the years, he championed the protection of his historical enclave in Pennsauken, ensuring the cultural preservation would be intact for future generations. Reverend Bundy was a founding member of the Concerned Citizens of Morrisville, whose purpose remains to educate the public about the unique history of the Morrisville and the importance of maintaining the residential character of this historical community. Reverend Bundy was a strong advocate for his beloved community, and he established a working relationship with township decision makers built on mutual respect, and that is the truth. Now, therefore, I, Marco Di Battista, Mayor of Pennsauken, along with the members of Township Committee, hereby honor the life and legacy of Reverend Roy E. Bundy. Your accomplishments and the impact you had on our community is immeasurable, and your spirit will never be forgotten. Mr. Bundy, I have the honor to read this beautiful proclamation, but this proclamation isn't from me. This is from all Township Committee, okay? All the members of Township, our administration, our staff. Your family has left an impact on us. And when we lost your husband tragically, our as a whole came together to say, we wanted to do this to honor your family and the things that you do. So again, I want to clap for you guys again. Thank you for that. This is for you. Thank you. Can we have a picture, please, if you don't mind?
Thank you so much.
Please stand with us here. Let's all get in this picture.
Okay. Let's make sure it has the proclamation passed on for you.
Thanks.
Thank
Of course.
This is not a praise.
So.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Really sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I just ask the residents from Morrisville to stand? Because
Sure,
everything
absolutely.
that he did, it was like for the community.
Absolutely.
It was not for recognition. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
For individual praise, but it was for the community. And nothing got done because of one person. We were always active as a unified body. So I know a lot of people are watching over YouTube because of COVID.
Sure.
But I know that our CCOM secretary is here. I just wanted her to stand up as well.
Please.
Because I wanted her to stand while in honor. And we will continue to try to do his work, the work that he started, because it's so important. And as I was thinking about today, I kept thinking like the words community, unity, and Pennsauken pride. And that's what he had. He was Pennsauken proud. So if anyone new moves to the community and they don't know what that slogan is, Pennsauken proud, right? If they just listen to this or find out about the work that he did, he exemplified Pennsauken proud. He loved this community. He loved the community of Morrisville. We love this community. And, that's really what I wanted to say, that he exemplifies Pennsauken proud. And I encourage all of you to continue to do what you're doing, always thinking about the impact on residents. What image do we want to project of Pennsauken? What do we want people to think of when they think of Pennsauken? And I suggest to you that the thing that would be great for people to think of when they hear the word Pennsauken is community and neighborhoods. So again, I thank you. I thank you for all of your support. The police department was great in helping to organize my husband's services. Many of you were involved in that process as well. You reached out to me, and I greatly appreciate it. I can't thank you enough. And if there's ever anything that CCOM can do to assist, but please know that it's not the last of CCOM. You will continue to see us as issues arise. And again, we appreciate all that you've done
We
for us in
appreciate you
the past.
guys, and listen, for the record, we're here for you
Thank
forever,
you.
okay?
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, the next thing on our agenda is bids open.
Acknowledging the following bids. Bid 2106, plumbing subcode official, opened September 15th, 2021 at 10:30 a.m. Bid number 2107, 2021 skate park renovation, September 29th, 2021 at 10 a.m. And bid number 2108, police uniforms, opened on October the 5th, 2021 at 10:30 a.m.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Any nay? Okay. Ordinances on the second reading, public may comment.
2021-25, ordinance further amending ordinance 2021-05 of the Township of Pennsauken, County of Camden, New Jersey.
Mayor and committee, this is the second reading authorizing the reallocation of capital budget money to pay for the brine equipment that we are ordering. This is to ensure that every street will have brine down before any winter storms coming in the next few months.
Seeing no comment from the public, do I have a motion to close the floor?
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Alva,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista.
Yes. Ordinances on the first reading, no public comment?
2021-26, ordinance adding to the ordinance of the Township of Pennsauken, amending Chapter 101, animals.
Mayor and committee, this is adjusting our ordinance to be in alignment with the state statutes and increasing dog licenses to $700 for dogs that are deemed vicious.
Do we have a motion to approve first reading?
Motion. Second.
Roll call.
Committeeman Alva,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista.
Yes. Resolutions, public may comment. The following resolutions will be considered individually.
2021-257, governing body certification of the 2020 annual audit.
Do we have a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Alva,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista.
Yes.
2021-258, resolution rejecting bid packet 2106, plumbing subcode official.
Seeing no comment from the public, we have a motion to adopt.
Make a motion?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Oliver,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista.
Yes.
2021-259, resolution rejecting bid number 2107 for the 2021 skate park renovations.
Say it's not so. I'm sorry. Seeing no comment from the public, we have a motion to adopt.
Make a motion?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Oliver,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista, I'm
Yes.
sorry, Deputy Mayor Rafe.
Yes.
2021-260, resolution awarding 2021 road improvement program, micro surfacing of various streets utilizing state contract.
Mayor and committee, just to give you the breakdown, microsurfing treatment, we Grant Avenue from Union to Hadley, as well as Hadley, Taunton, and Oakley. The treatment's very similar to and being done by the same contractor doing the work on Route 38 from the point to Morristown. Pavement is a preservation technique which essentially coats the existing roadway to extend its surface level.
Public comment. Do we have a motion to adopt?
Make a motion?
Second.
Committeeman Oliver,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista.
Yes.
2021-261, resolution authorizing cancellation of property taxes for who is entitled to an exemption due to the Veteran Administration determination of 100% permanently and totally disabled.
Seeing no comment from the public, do we have a motion to adopt?
So moved?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Oliver,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista.
Yes, and Pam, hold on one second before we move on. I think the deputy mayor has something she would like to do. I apologize, we didn't want to do this earlier, but she asked me to just hold off for a second here. I'm not sure what she is doing.
Next week, we have a committee member, Vince Martinez, who is going to get married.
Uh-oh.
Hold up, now this gotta be documented.
Sorry, Vince. She made me do it.
I'd like to,
Call me off guard too, right in the middle of everything.
That was the whole point.
Yeah, you can't run, huh?
congrats.
Thank you, thank you. Turn this way real quick. I'm gonna send this to your fiance right now.
I'm sorry for the interruption, but
Sorry.
that had to get done.
Had to, we had to let him wear that the whole meeting.
Sorry, Pam.
That's okay. It's your meeting, sir. I'm just. 2021-262, resolution approving release of retainage and performance guarantee and accepting a 2-year maintenance bond for the fiscal year 2019 New Jersey DOT municipal aid resurfacing of John Tickton Boulevard, Pennsauken Township, bid number 2101.
Seeing no comment from the public, do we have a motion to adopt?
Motion. Second?
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Oliver,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez, Mayor Rafe,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista.
Yes.
2021-2 Township of Pennsauken, the cooperative purchasing agreement for police body cameras.
As I see no comment from the public, do we have a motion to adopt?
So moved, yes.
Nice.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Oliver,
Abstain.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe,
Yes.
Mayor Di Battista.
Yes, and we couldn't be more excited for you guys to have this equipment, chief. All right, next up, resolutions, public may comment. The following resolutions will be considered by consent agenda.
These are all chapter 159 insertions. 2021-264, insertion of special items of revenue in the solid waste collection district budget, chapter 159, public law of 1948, fiscal year 2021 recycling tonnage program for $46,152.59. The other one, 2021-265 is the same, for Solid Waste Collection District Budget, Chapter 159, Public Law 148. Clean Communities Program for $68,442.84. 2021-266, insertion of special items. In the Budget, Chapter 159, Public Law 1948, fiscal year 2021 drunk driving enforcement grant for $19,748.76. 2021-267, insertion of special items of revenue for 2021 drive sober or get pulled over grant for $6,952.78. 2021-268, insertion of special items revenue for 2021 state body armor grant for $4,796.79. 2021-269, another insertion of special items of revenue, for the 2021 community development block grant, lend a hand, in the amount of $120,000. 2021-270, another insertion of special items of revenue for the 2021 community development block grant, pocket park, for $34,500. And 271, another insertion of special items of revenue for 2021 recreation facility enhancement grant for $25,000.
Well done, Pam. We have a motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt?
Second. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Oliver.
Yes, to
Committeeman Mar-
221, 264, 265, abstain to 266, 267, and 268, and yes, 269, 270, and 271.
Thank you. Committeeman Martinez.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe.
Yes.
Mayor DeBattista.
Yes. Resolutions, public may comment. The following resolutions will be considered by consent agenda.
These are for raffle approvals and grass liens. 2021-272, resolution of the Township of Pennsauken authorizing the issuance of a raffle license to a themed chapter number 201 Order of the Eastern Stars of New Jersey for a tricky tray. 2021-273, a resolution of the Township of Pennsauken authorizing issuance of a raffle license to New Jersey State Federation of Women's Club for 50/50. 2021-274, issuance of a raffle license to New Jersey State Federation of Women for a basket raffle. 2021-275, a resolution of Township of Pennsauken authorizing issuance of raffle license to Bishop Eustace Parents Association for 50/50. 2021-276, issuance to the same Bishop Eustace Parents Association for a basket raffle. 2021-277, resolution for unpaid municipal charges, for example, but not limited to grass cutting. Cleanup and board up established the final building, imposed municipal assessments, enforced through tax sale and imposed municipal liens. 2021-278 is for the same grass cuttings, and 2021-279 again for grass cutting.
All right, Pam.
Take a breath.
Thank you.
A lot of grass out there. Do you have a motion to adopt?
Make a motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Alvo,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rafe.
Yes.
Mayor DeBattista.
Yes. Conference items of discussion. Larry? Oh, here we go. Mr. Michael
Wakatama.
Wakatama.
Yeah.
Mr. Wakatama, please stand up, give us your name, your address, your thing, Regional Director for Business Development and Partnerships.
Very good sports, yes. So my name is Michael Akatama, and my address is 921 Pleasant Valley Avenue in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. What else did you need?
That's it. That's all.
Sir, if you wouldn't mind stepping a little closer to the mic.
A little closer to the microphone so we can hear you.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
I was speaking to myself often. Anyway, so I'd like to present to you, thank you, Mayor DeBattista, thank you, Deputy Mayor. Thank you for help bring me here today and to the rest of the council. My name is Michael Wakatama, and I work for a national nonprofit called Every Kid Sports. What we do is that we help children from income families by providing them with a grant to help them participate in a local recreational sport. We are one. Our funding has come through Dick's Sporting Goods, Under Armour, and also asked us exclusively to execute for their flag football programs. The way our program works is that we give children the opportunity to get a grant that's up to $150. And when they get that grant and they're approved, they can use that grant up to 4 times a year. The approval process or the qualifying process for this grant is if a family's on Medicaid, WIC, or SNAP, they simply go enroll online, and they usually get an answer back within about 72 hours. And once that answer is given, once the approval is given, then the family is issued a digital debit card. And the way this debit card works is that it's coded specifically to the youth sport organization, which I guess for Pennsauken might be PYAA. We can specifically code it for them so that now that family or the child can participate in whatever sport it is. So it can be football, basketball, baseball.
Pay for the registration.
Pay for the registration fee. Thank you.
Okay.
We give up to $150. So if a registration fee, let's say, was $150 even, we would give that family $140 so that they can put $10 in of their own money. We feel that's fair. Then, but if it's, let's say, $200, it would give them the whole $150, and then they would make up the difference. Again, like I said, once they're approved, they can use that grant, they're approved for that grant up to 4 times a year. So, we just closed out football and cheer registrations. Now basketball registrations are starting to pick up. So there's some families that are.
What areas are you guys working in?
Oh, that's the best part. We are a national nonprofit.
Okay, great.
So, seeing as I live in New Jersey, we're based out of Bend, Oregon. I'm the only person that is with the organization east of Texas. And my responsibility is to build the national presence of our organization throughout the country, more specifically on the East Coast. So within the last month, I decided that I wanted to focus on really making an impact in New Jersey. And for that, I've had different meetings. This morning, I had a meeting with the mayor and the council of Hamilton Township. I've also spoken with the mayor of Bridgeton, worked with the mayor of Winslow. I launched with him recently. Next week, I'm moving into some of the larger centers. So we're talking about Atlantic City, Camden, Trenton, and Newark. So the success of the program, I really believe, is going to come out of New Jersey because A, I live here, and B, it means something to me to have this program take off here. So really what I'd like to do, a few things, is kind of just give out some of the flyers that we have,
Okay.
but also ask for your support and everyone else that's within township residents. The information, I'll pass it out, I'll leave some here, for children to get involved and to encourage them that, a lot of families have struggled. And I can tell you that one of the reasons that I was asked to join this organization, and I accepted very willingly, is because not too long ago, I was that parent in need. I'm a single parent of a 15-year-old. Unfortunately, things are looking a lot better, but I get it. I've been in that, lived it. So it means a lot to me. It's not lip service. A lot of folks ask me, this sounds too good to be true? Well, the fact of the matter, it is true. And, with the good donations that we have from Dick's Sporting Goods, is one of our partners. Like I said, Under Armour is one of our partners with the NFL. And we also just picked up a partnership last Thursday with T-Mobile and Little League. And there's probably a dozen more of some really big opportunities that are coming up. So you may not have heard every kid support. In fact, I know you didn't. But you will see and hear, know about what we do and how we impact communities going forward. So,
Well, I think it's a great idea, and we're thankful to have you here. We thank Deputy Mayor for plugging us in to meet you. You leave us your stuff. We'll put it even on our social media for people to understand where it's at. Committeeman Martinez is an integral role. So PYAA does football and basketball in town. I believe they still may be doing even wrestling. I'm not 100% sure. Cheerleading. We have the MPLL, which is the Merchantville Pennsauken Little League. They do baseball, and they do softball, and we have another youth soccer thing. It's Pennsauken Youth Soccer Club. They're all connected to us. They meet the 90-10 requirement to be permitted in town to do their sports. These are 3 great groups for you guys to get mixed up with. We will pass your information on to them. Please leave us anything you have. Tell us whatever we can do to help the kids in our community, and we will absolutely do it.
So I'll tell you what worked really well in Winslow, and I went out there at the time that I was in dire straits. I lived in Winslow Township, so it meant a lot to me to start there. I met with Mayor Barry, and he cascaded the message throughout. We had the chief of police there and a few other people, and I'll tell you that between Winslow and Woodbury, they accounted for probably 60% of all the applications that we approved. I think I can do a lot more now that I created a model that has worked. And I'm also going to bigger towns, cities and so forth. And ultimately, I think about the meeting with Governor Murphy, still governor, next Friday. So hopefully this will cascade down from Trenton and other towns and cities and so forth. Will feel empowered for their parents or the kids to play sports. That's all we're doing. Nothing political, nothing.
So in addition to connecting with Commitment Martinez, Duke Mark heads up all of our Parks and Recreation. He has contacts with soccer, PYAA, and, well, we have him for baseball, but these are the two guys to connect with. And as the mayor said, we'll make sure that it gets cascaded through. Do you have anything electronic that you could send us?
That is actually available electronically.
Okay, so if you can get that to us as well.
And there's also 2 YouTube videos as
Yeah,
well.
there's YouTube video. I mean, there's all types of things. And
Yeah.
fortunately, we're not.
So
Yeah.
the sports teams will have this as something to offer to the kids as they come to sign up, or is this something we want to get out outside of even before registration?
I would say a little bit of both, but at the end of the day, the application process is from the parent. So it's not the team, even though they want to register all their players, and the parent has to do it because we're looking. Their qualifiers are Medicaid, SNAP, or WIC. So they have their information that basically verifies that. We're not taking any financials. We're not doing any of that. If you've been approved on those programs, then you've already been vetted.
You'll put their programs into what you have, so when they sign up, that is something they can join to?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, that would be something that would be nice to work with on social services, to have people that are maybe intake officers to provide this flyer or whatever flyer we have. To say, hey, it might be a tough time, but here's something that your family can, the children in your family can be a part of.
Great.
Mr. Michael, thank you so much for reaching out to us and thinking about Pennsauken for this program. And my question to you is, how long does this acceptance take? Like, if they go online, how long does it take for them to get approved?
Best case scenario, 72 hours. Worst case, 5 business days.
Okay.
Yeah, fast.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if any of the committee members have a question or.
I think it's great for the community.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, we have a lot of parents that come in and we offer things that we can within the program. I know baseball offers the T-Mobile grant.
Yeah. Which is actually administered through us. So at the end of the day, that's going to now be T-Mobile has brought that to
So,
us.
yeah, we use that a lot, and then all that would just be translated to the other sports.
Right.
So,
Yes.
this is it.
It's great.
Yeah.
Easy, effective, and quite frankly, I think it's probably better than anything else that is out there. So.
It sounds incredible.
It is.
It sounds
It
incredible.
is.
So we pledge to work with you, don't worry.
Okay.
We're gonna get this stuff out, and we'll be in touch with you after this as well.
Okay, I'm gonna hang out for the rest of the meeting, so if anyone wants to talk to me afterwards, I've got plenty
Appreciate
of
it.
flyers here. So,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
so much, Mr.
Thank you.
Michael.
Next up, hold on, let me see the name on it. Larry Cardwell, okay.
Good evening, Mayor, Deputy Mayor, Committee, everybody. I would like to complain because I have to come after a wonderful proclamation and after kids' grants. I'm done. Anyway, the first one is the trees at the circle, airport circle every year. I request to sell trees there. And a picture of this parking lot.
I'm okay with the trees, Larry. I have an artificial tree at home. I don't have to deal with that anymore. I'm okay with it. It's a beautiful tree. Everybody okay with the tree?
Yes.
I can't help myself.
That's been there for years.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's-
Probably as long as I.
There is a number to it, and it's been here 256 years. I'm just kidding. It's been a while.
Okay. It's been a while.
I apologize.
This next one is at 6307 Westfield Avenue. And you see the picture, it says skate shop. Before that, it was a florist. And the person that, she had a florist up in New York, and a flower shop in New York, and she wants to start one here, so reverting back to a florist. It's right near where the beet cellar was, right next to, you remember the beet cellar?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think it's great. I did get some money back in.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
The next one, young lady, she's been working out of her home, she's here in Pennsauken, and she has an event business, and all she's looking for is a place for the secure storage for her, things like linens and tables and chairs. There'll really be nobody working out there other than going to pick it up and just deliver it to her. This is that barber shop on, right next to where the baseball, and it's directly across the street from that new car, the used car dealer.
What is the
and
name of
Popeye.
the barber shop there?
It was,
Top
So it's not there anymore?
Yeah.
Wow.
The city select.
yeah, right, city.
I am all for this. This sounds like a great idea. This person doing some
Everybody
nice
okay
stuff.
with
It
that
sounds like bar.
And then the last one is, we have, it's VIP Luxe Lounge. We did have a brief preliminary meeting with her and Dashley Coleman, and Peter Abdullah is the realtor. So she has a liquor license that she purchased, and she's looking at purchasing a property here on Westfield Avenue. And I sent an email, like a little summary of the meeting, that they would use, they would like to have an agreement to use the municipal lot and maybe do some valet parking and things like that stuff, 52 spots in the municipal lot. And they would have to go through through one of the boards to move forward. But they have to start with you. So,
Just your name and your address to start. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dashley Coleman, 1552 Old Black Horse Pike, Blackwood, New Jersey.
Don't be nervous.
Just relax.
Can I have something there?
Yes,
Sure.
absolutely.
you need a-
All right, Dashley, we had the pleasure of sitting down and going over some of the stuff with you. I know your initial request to the town was a little different than what we went over, and that's why we wanted to have a sit down, kind of go over some ideas. If you could just share with the committee, just, the 30-second version, if not, doesn't have to be 30 seconds, with the overall, what are you trying to, what would you like to do inside of Pennsauken?
I would like to have a brunch restaurant, operating Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. We would be serving alcohol. I don't want to operate as a bar. I want it to be solely a brunch restaurant that, offers alcohol, like mimosas, basically any type of drink that someone would like, mixed drinks.
Okay, so until 10 o'clock at night, then we're not having brunch at 10 o'clock at night. So after
So it's
brunch time,
after-
it's still gonna be a lunch, maybe not a dinner, type of plates, you said maybe finger food?
Yeah, so like burgers, wings, quick food, not, we want to have steak and stuff like that.
Right, okay. Okay.
So go ahead, tell us what you're looking.
I'm looking to have on certain days live jazz bands playing. I'm looking to also have valet parking just for the issue of like people coming out and as a group, just to have more control over the amount of people going into the parking lot at the same time, more control over parking spaces and things of that nature. I also plan to, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. So I put some of the concerns that you guys may have.
You can push that down, if that's easier for you.
Alright. So I try to address as many as possible. So I know like noise is probably something that the township would be worried about. So we decided that we would, it would be a good idea to add soundproof walls, things like that to mitigate noise. We are requesting the township, the use of the parking lot from the township. It will not be a sit-down bar with a liquor license. It will be a sit-down restaurant with a liquor license. Brunch will be served to patrons requesting it as early as 11 a.m. Live music will most likely be between Thursdays and Saturdays. There will be no music outside. So for the days it's like spring or summer, and if we have like outside seating permits, there will be no music outside. There would be a dress code. We would not allow any jeans, sneakers, only shoes, slacks, and collared shirts. And then the seating capacity change would be addressed via the planning board meeting. I also do have a layout of how we want the lounge to look. So as you can see, like, we don't have any bar seating areas, just tables. And for more intimate, brunch or dinner, we do offer like the booths on the side. So like for dinner for two or brunch for two, would be able to sit there if they want to just like enjoy like the band and stuff like that. They would be able to do so with a little bit more privacy.
So this is McCarroll's is two spaces actually, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're on the cafe side, is this split in half? Like these seats will be on the cafe side, the other side will be on the lounge side
So
by the wall, or is that all on one side?
that's all on one side.
That's all on the lounge side.
Yes. So I do know that the township, because the liquor license is only allowed at one establishment, you can only serve it on one side. Because we didn't want to like pile up the seating. We did offer seating for non-alcoholic. I don't know if that makes sense, but it did at the moment.
People that just wanted to eat could
Yeah,
be on the
they
cafe
could be on the
side.
side.
No music going that day.
They just want to stop
So you
in
have
and
an
eat.
option to put people a few seats over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That was pretty much it. Now the stage, I did speak to my architect about moving the stage towards the back, closer to the bathroom, so it's not near the windows close to the street. Because those windows, I don't know if you see like on the first page, the stage over here to the front,
Yeah.
it's closer to the street. So I would like to move the stage to the back of the room where there aren't any windows. So although the walls will be soundproof, I'm not sure a window could be soundproof, but.
Yeah, I got it. So, in my estimation, I like what you're talking about, okay? I'm okay with this. There's still some hurdles for you to do, Larry, am I correct? You still have to go, this is a change of use, would have to go to zoning.
Planning board,
You have to discuss your parking options as far as inside of our lot, how many spots are actually there.
Right.
But from what you were saying, as I'm concerned, it sounds like it could be pretty cool. I don't know how everybody else feels, but
And I know
I
that you
think we're a
probably
really
have
good
the phone there to kind of make us. hear a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit of
Some
the-
of
Go ahead,
the music that we
go
like to play.
ahead, go ahead.
yes, Patrick. That microphone opens up.
Is that Beyonce? She coming here? Beyonce's coming to Pennsauken. Yeah.
These microphones here, problem.
I think we're good. Okay, listen, obviously
Should have
the.
myself. Encore.
So here you said Wednesday through Sunday, but you said Monday. Are you thinking of opening a little bit on Mondays also? Or?
No, this was my plan, but I'm nervous, so I
It's
was.
okay, it's okay. So it's gonna be Wednesday to Sunday.
Yes,
All
correct. To have like a couple days off.
Okay. Look, it seems like you're gonna do something really nice. You went with what we were, asking you to, which was soundproof and all that. So, again, I know that she has to get some approval, but, for my part, it's a go.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
I just think we would probably, one of the steps too is make sure Ms. Galella is in the loop in terms of working out a agreement with the parking lot.
I'll try to rent a bid.
Okay. Okay.
I also have a question, Linda. When there's an alcohol, permit in one building, and then she's gonna be opening up the building itself, and now it's gonna become one, how does that go? She really has to just use alcohol on that one side, or
Sure, she has
Is it 2 blocks?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
2
Two lots,
lots,
2 lots.
and the actual building's on 2 lots?
Just, yes, 2 separate lots, yeah.
Two separate lots?
Just
Yeah.
an extension of premise.
So it'll be,
Yeah.
It'll come through the township for the extension of premise.
so she can
And
definitely.
she would be able to serve
She'll be able
alcohol
to
outside.
serve alcohol in the whole
Okay, so
building.
you may be able to serve.
So there
Thank
you
you.
go. You don't have to do the whole separate, yeah.
Okay.
I just thought that would offer,
Yeah.
like,
Questions?
you're not gonna drink today? Okay, go to the other side.
I'm really digging the dress code and I love live jazz and my wife loves brunch, so I'll be there.
Thank you.
Ascots, can you wear an ascot?
If you put gym equipment in there, he'll live there.
Thank you so much.
Or French toast.
That's all from,
Liz, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
that's all for the conference items.
Okay. All right, so, that moves us down to payment of bills.
September 2021, budgeted $1,231,980.71. Statutory expenditures, $57,888.61. And Section 8, $45,244.19.
We have a motion to pay the bills.
So moved?
Second.
We gotta pay the bills, guys.
Roll call.
You got me sweating up here.
Committeeman Oliver,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rappe,
Yes.
Mayor DeBattista.
Yes. Department reports.
We have reports filed for September from EMS, fire, and police.
Motion to file reports.
So moved?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nay? Okay, they're filed. Next up, we have our public comment. If anybody has a comment they'd like to make, please step up to the microphone. We only ask that you give your name and your address, and all comments are limited to 5 minutes. Please.
Hi, my name is Diana Polana, and I am a fairly new resident of Pennsauken.
Just your address.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's just
Are you nervous?
Hello.
No,
Okay, 7437 Park Avenue.
Okay.
There's been a lot of work that's being done on our street, which I know we need. My house is flooded because of it, so I think that's a really great thing. What the problem has become is, we have no idea what's going on. There were no flyers, no notification, you wake up to drilling, which I understand. I had 2 trees, which I know I contacted you, 2 trees that were removed out front. I understand why they removed. The problem is, I was never told that they were going to be removed.
Okay.
And when I came home, I had cars in my driveway that were covered in sawdust and bits of tree limbs and a hole at the bottom of my driveway. As a senior citizen, I don't drive that good. So backing out, I went right into a hole. So we need to know what's going on our street. We need to know what they're doing. I have found that information because literally I go outside and I offer them coffee and water and I get all kinds of information from them. But no one on the block knows, and my neighbors are all coming to me because I know, and on my side of the street, they're putting in all that piping, which is great. But I think it's too late because it flooded my basement, but we're doing it. The neighbors have no idea what's going on. Today, a neighbor couldn't even get out of the driveway. So there needs to be flyers that are passed out. I'm willing to even hand deliver all these flyers so the neighbors know what's going on.
Well, you're not gonna have to hand deliver them, and if people don't know what's going on, we have our Department of Public Works guy.
Just
Yeah,
tell
Joe.
them.
Joe is good with that stuff, and we apologize for what you don't know. We really made a conscious effort to try to push this information out. What we will do is, we have your information, and we'll touch back with you and let everybody know what is going on. The company that's doing the work will have them reach out to everybody on your block so everybody does understand. And moving forward, that won't be an issue. I apologize for any inconvenience that you've had. The tree stuff is complicated, I would assume, when they're taking down a tree, they typically do reach out. But again, moving forward, this will not be an issue any longer. We apologize for anything.
So,
Because I'm gonna be block captain, so you can see.
I'll say this, we love a block captain.
I'm gonna be a block captain, we're having a cookout because I wanna get to know all my neighbors. So I'm gonna put flyers out, my next door neighbor and I, we're gonna grill burgers and things and get to know your neighbors.
And this is a county road, this isn't a Pennsauken Township project, which is, we lose a little bit of that connection to what's happening when it becomes a county project. The county's been great for us, and they do work well with us, but sometimes some stuff does get lost in the sauce, so we don't want that to happen. And we will reach out to the county to make sure that they reach out to all of you guys. And if there is any questions, you reach out to us directly. You call, the administrator will pipe you to the right person, and we will make sure you get what you need. But it's not, I hate to say it's not us, because it is us. It's our town, and we will take
And
responsibility.
I love it, and I love my house and the lady with all the flowers.
so you've connected with Joe. We'll make sure we touch base with the county and say, hey, what happened? What fell through the cracks here? So
And we
gotta
have your
inform that, yep, we have the
We'll get back to you
information.
directly on it. Thank
Wait,
you.
what's your last name?
Falana,
Can you spell it for me?
Falana.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Do we have any public comment? Okay. Motion to close the floor.
Make the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nay? Okay, floor is closed. Next up is committee comments. I'll start us off. I'm not gonna go on a rant today. We're all trying to stay in our lane here with topics. But I'll say this. First off, Mrs. Bundy, thank you for coming. And again, your husband and your family have been great activists in this town, and we really appreciate all you guys have done. I do want to speak a little bit about it being Fire Prevention Week. Fire Prevention Week concludes on October 9th. Please check all of your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors for operation, and plan to change your batteries at daylight savings on November 2nd. You can find fire safety resources and links to family activities on the township website, Fire Department Office of the Fire Marshal. For our senior residents, if you need any assistance with testing, changing batteries, or installing smoke detectors or carbon monoxide detectors, please give us a call at 856-665-0774 or stop in any one of our fire stations. Listen, Fire Prevention Week is a big deal. It's important. Lives are lost for senseless reasons, and our department here in town steps up beyond belief to help our residents understand what's going on and the safety precautions that we have here for them. So our fire chief, Chief Palumbo, is here right now. Anybody has any questions, please reach out to him. These guys do a phenomenal job, and we thank them so much. I do want to say, Ed Paul just graduated from Rutgers as a certified public managers program. Captain Paul, we congratulate you. Your service to this town has been pivotal throughout your career, but especially during this pandemic, the way you've guided us and helped us when we've had all these issues with either getting vaccines or even just calling you to call somebody to tell us what to do when we find out somebody's sick. So we really appreciate you doing that. You're furthering your education is a really big deal. So it shows what kind of department you guys have, Joe. So thank you so much. And I'm going to end it with this. I just want to congratulate Vince Martinez, 22 years with Ellie, and they're finally tying the knot next week. So that's all I have. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you to YouTube. I'm going to stop telling jokes now. I'm going to pass it off to our Deputy Mayor Raffet.
Thank you, Mayor. First, Mrs. Bundy, thank you for being here. We all knew your husband, and I'm so sorry that he's not here, but I know I could feel his presence. Every time I was around him, welcomed us with open arms, and he just had this peace in him that I know that you're gonna continue his legacy. And I'm looking forward to continuing seeing you here and stating your concerns, so thank you. Captain, congratulations. Mr. Michael, thank you so much for thinking of Pennsauken, and we hope that this is gonna be big for our youth, so thank you. And also, we have a couple events coming up. We have our Harvest Festival, Saturday, October 16th, from 12 to 4. We're still looking for volunteers, so if you wanna help, everybody watching in there, please contact Duke. We also have a hayride that is October 27th from 6:15 to 9:30 p.m. Also need volunteers for that too. Duke? Yes, at the golf course, thank you. So, if you're interested, go out and help out, we'll all be there. And I know I'm missing something. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, I'm looking forward to going and having some brunch with my girls.
Thank you.
And that's it. Have a nice weekend, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Deputy Mayor. Committeeman Martinez.
Love the Cabo already, sorry. I want to thank the residents for coming to a meeting like this. When you share your concerns, that's what we're here for, to try to mitigate or help you guys out. That's our job, to make Pennsauken a place where you guys live comfortable. Also, I want to thank Public Works for getting the skate park ready for Harvest Fest. I also have here, me and Jess were talking about it. Last week, we had to cancel the PEC cleanup, the mini cleanup, due to volunteers. That's big. We need to get out to our parks, help this program out, clean up our parks, and dedicate some time to our township. I know I always see Duke out there, and I appreciate you spending your time doing that. It's not easy. I even coach myself. I know we're all busy, work, but sometimes we gotta give a little bit to our township so we can appreciate it. Lastly, last time I spoke, I brought Hispanic Heritage Month. It ends October 5th, and in case you guys just were, on streaming on the web, a good program to watch would be Soul of a Nation. The actual presentation is called Corazón de America, so it's the heart of America. And on there, they show a lot of what Latinx is and where our heritage comes from, and it's just a good educational video so you guys can learn a little bit. So thank you, and I'll be in Cabo. So don't call me. Call Tim.
Thank you,
Committeeman Alvo.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out. And thank you, Mrs. Bundy, for coming out. I worked for the Sewage Authority for many years, and your husband was an excellent commissioner. You will miss him. I'm sorry for this. On Saturday, September 26th, we hosted a Battle of the Badges softball game. That was a lot of fun. It was a well-fought game with the help of our superstar, Committeeman Martinez, but the police faltered to the fire company. And
It was close. They only lost by 30.
all the proceeds went to a local military family in Pennsauken, so it was a wonderful event that the community did. So thank you very much, guys. An event that I almost skipped by was our annual Halloween decoration contest. That's approaching. Over the years, I've judged these contests. It was a lot of fun seeing the creativity of the Pennsauken residents. But the deadline is the 18th, I believe, October 18th? Yeah, October 18th. And I believe the link for registering for that decoration contest is on the Pennsauken Television Facebook forum.
Yeah, it's on the website, sir.
Okay, sorry. Also, October 23rd, the Pennsauken Historical Society will be at the Griffith Morgan House. They're doing their pumpkin patch picking, trick-or-treating for the kids, and their infamous hearth cooking. I believe that's between 1 and 4. And last, I wanted to talk about Public Works. We appointed 3 new supervisors, and I'd just like to congratulate them. Kevin Boyle, Chuck Stewart, and Marvin Parker. Thank you very much, guys, and have a good night.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. All right, so, I think we can end this meeting. We thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank everybody for tuning in, whoever came, and, we have a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? No. Okay, thank you guys. That's- 7.
Seven.